Hey everybody, Wade here with EfficiencyTrader.com. Hey, just wanted to go over some stuff with Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies. A lot of people are freaking out right now, and basically in any market, things can go up and people can make money. Things can go down and people can make money. There's always going to be a winner and a loser on a trade. So keep that in mind. Emotions come into trades. It can be pretty heavy sometimes. So a lot of people are upset. A lot of people are celebrating. Hopefully, most of you guys watching this are the ones celebrating. But just a couple things I wanted to go over really quick is just some of the analysis that I pulled up back in November. So if I can get this thing going here. So this was a screenshot. I know I've got some stuff here from TradingView that's probably a little bit of a mess. But this is for the Bitcoin US dollar chart. So I'll pull that up here on TradingView here in a minute to show the live up to date. But going back to November 21st, you can see where my mouse is at. Kind of did this little projection here. So I was initially just going for the supply and demand levels. If you guys are familiar with supply and demand trading, we look for certain levels where there's going to be a little plateau, dips, and then it's either going to jump up or jump down based on those supply and demand levels. So we'll kind of quickly talk about that. Again, I don't want to go into too much detail, just make a quick video for you guys. But basically here on the 21st of November 2017, when I initially did this screen share, projected that Bitcoin's either going to go up, which it did. It went up to about 18 or 19,000 within 2 days from there. But then also at this level here, it's about the 8,357 mark. That's where I identified some support and resistance as well as supply and demand levels. Again, those are two different concepts. Definitely want to make some more videos about those later on. But basically, anytime that a stock, cryptocurrency, any sort of market that's being traded, there's always going to be more buyers or sellers depending on which direction the market's moving. So based on that, that's how the market actually moves, is if there's more buy orders or more sell orders, the market's going to move accordingly. So within this level, we reached about 18,000. I'll show that on TradingView with a live view. But basically, anytime it's going to come back down to this level, we're going to have a big difference between the buyers and the sellers. And in this case, we hit this level of 8,000 a couple days ago, and we went down to about 7,000. So basically, based on the supply and demand levels here, if we break this line, we have that range that we could go down even lower. So we'll pull that up with the live and see where we actually hit. But these levels are still true today, guys. So if we break 7,000, we're going to get down to about 6,700. If we break that, it could be a big gap going down to 5,000. So I want to make this video very educational. I don't want to give you guys any stock picks, any crypto advice, but more for the education side of supply and demand. But just know that there is money to be made. If the market falls from 6,000 to 5,000, somebody's going to be winning, somebody's going to be losing. If the market goes from 6,000 to 7,000, same thing. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. So my advice is to definitely get educated and find your strategy. Be on the winning side of these trades. Take emotion out of it. Automate everything that you can. There's a lot of people getting some almost heart problems from this. If you're checking the market every single day, every single hour, set some alerts. Give your guys hearts a break here, because sometimes seeing these jagged ups and downs can be scary. So I just wanted to kind of identify some of these previous levels and then pull up a chart where things currently are at. So we'll go ahead and pull up TradingView.com. It's a nice tool that I like to use. There's free charting tools, there's paid charting tools. I'm kind of cheap, so I use the cheap free charting tools. So looking here, we're just on the 1 week view, so we're going to have the bigger candles. But if we jump back to about November 20th, that's about when I said that first level of, hey, if we break 8,000, that thing's going to keep going up. If we decide to go down, it's going to go way down, right? So right here at this candle, that's about where we're at. So open and the close, we're about 8,500. Jumped all the way up to just about 19.7, and that was within a couple week period. That's December 11th here, and we hit this all-time high with Bitcoin. But as you guys can see, I'll kind of point out supply and demand. So anytime we're looking at these red candles where we're starting to almost level off, we're going to take a look at those exact levels. And this is true on any chart, whether it's the 1 week chart, the 15-minute chart, the 1 hour chart. You're going to be able to see these different supply and demand patterns. So in here, we've got this range just between the 3,000 and 4,000 mark. So that's another level that in the previous picture I showed, might not have been visible. But basically, here's where we're at, guys. We're at about 7,400 with Bitcoin right now. Today's, I think, the 5th of February. So basically, kind of talked about in that last picture, if we get to this 6,000 mark, we break that, we can go down to about the 4. That hasn't happened. Our candle wick here, we've had a low of about 6,100 for Bitcoin. So as far as the moving averages, that's going to be this red line, this purple line, green and blue line. I'm big on using price action, so supply and demand levels, and then also moving averages, and then we've got our stochastics. So if these are all terms that you've never heard before, I definitely suggest getting on to Investopedia, checking out some of their articles, videos. Just get yourself to be an informed trader. That way, if I'm saying something that's foreign to you, hey, I've been there. Everything I'm talking about, I've had to learn in the last couple of years, so it is a process. But as far as our moving averages, so we're pretty much right in the middle right now. So the stochastics are going to be the almost yellowish orange here. We're right in the middle of that. So if I'm trading, for me personally, I like to see something that's going to give myself a little bit more hope that the market's going one direction or another. Typically the market's going to bounce between the stochastic marks here, stay within the moving averages. People have been talking about different indicators saying different things. Maybe this is because regulation on Bitcoin. Maybe it's because the stock market's going up and down. The whole concept of supply and demand goes back to this specific market. There's going to be more buyers than sellers, more sellers than buyers. That's what moves price here. So right now, if there's lack of demand, price is going to go down. If there's high demand, price is going to go up. So again, I'm not sure, I don't follow the news hugely as far as Bitcoin, but right here we had more of a demand going up here. So anytime that, more of a supply here, we want to get more people buying, they're going to have to pay a premium for this coin. Same thing here, but opposite. If there's more people selling, if there's less of a demand, hey, price is going to go down. Same is true in real estate, all of that. So if you guys kind of check out some more videos online and really get educated with that, you can kind of see where these big turning points are going to be. I'll go ahead and move up here to the 1 hour chart so we can kind of see some of these levels again here with, hey, we've got a little plateau here. We've got another level here. So as soon as it hits these levels again, so about when this wick hit, that's when we were able to go back up. So this is the 1 hour chart. Obviously for the month, we're obviously kind of in a downward trend here. So being able to trade with the trend, like they say, the trend is your friend. So that's just a quick review I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to jump over here. I posted this on the Trader Games Facebook page November 21st here in a comment. Just kind of did a quick personal projection. Again, I don't want to give you guys any trading advice, but put in the levels, put them right here in the comments. Hey, there's these different levels here between 7,000, 6,000. So if something like this might be helpful for you, like us on Facebook, join the conversation at the Trader Games, go to efficiencytrader.com, check out some of the information we have there. So if this is helpful for you guys, like it, share it. If it's not helpful, hey, tell us why, and maybe we can make it better for you. All right, thanks for watching, guys.